Have you ever wondered why some connections feel like the Macy's 4th of July fireworks display, while others just kind of spark and fizzle out? Well, stick around because in today's episode, we're unveiling the real magic behind authentic connections. Ready to level up your relationship game? Then let's dive in. Hey, what is happening, all you champs out there? Welcome back to the Unlocking Credibility mini-series. I'm your guide through this urban maze of small business entrepreneurship. Isai Rodriguez, serial entrepreneur at your service. And together, we're unlocking the keys to success in business and beyond. So if you're ready to turn those connections into a game changer, hit the subscribe button, tap the thumbs up, drop me a comment, and let's roll into episode number 6. So, in this episode, we're peeling back the layers on the game-changing power of genuine connections. This is I some are saying that this is like a dying art, if you will. This whole connecting with others, especially coming out of the tail end, just getting back in this full swing after COVID isolation and whatnot. So, yeah, I mean, it's people are saying that connecting with others is becoming a lost art. So anyway, like the whole small talk, creating small talk interruptions with people, things like that. So let's start off by imagining that you're in a room full of people, if you will, and that everybody or everyone in this room is a hustler. Like they're all hustling to make it in their own way, right? They're all doing their own thing to make things happen for them. Now, if you're imagining along with me, right, you're painting a mental picture, then you're probably in the middle of a loud and crowded room. Am I right? Now, I've got to ask, in the middle of all this noise, what truly sets you apart? Drop it in the comments. What is it that you feel sets you apart from everyone else in this room of movers and shakers, this loud, expansive room, right? Are you ready for the answer? Because it's actually a lot simpler than you may think. And it's this, it's the connections that you build with the people around you. That's the secret sauce right there. In the game of life, being human is the ace up your sleeve. You see, life is like a grand stage, if you will, and authenticity is your star performance, right? Just like a superhero owning their unique powers, when you embrace your humanness, and this is what sets you apart from everyone else, right? Authenticity is magnetic, right? People can spot the real deal from a mile away, and vice versa. On the flip side of that, people can spot the the milk dud, if you will, a mile away. They can sense when you're faking it, right? It's about showing your true colors, the unfiltered version of yourself. It's not about putting on, a show for everyone around you or anything like that. That would, actually be the complete opposite of what you're after, right? It's about, again, being genuinely and unapologetically you. So, are you ready to unleash the authentic self and elevate your connections? That's the question here. Because if you are, then let's talk about that, right? So unlocking your authenticity is like, it's kind of like discovering that superpower if you never knew that you had it. It's about peeling back the layers, embracing vulnerability, and realizing that authenticity is the key to your personal development, right? So imagine your journey of self-improvement as a road trip, right? And authenticity is the fuel that keeps your engine running on this journey, on this road trip. So when you embrace authenticity, it's like you're rocking with your favorite sneakers, right? They're comfortable, they're uniquely you because you chose them, you accessorize them, you chose the outfit to wear them with, and they're a statement of your self-expression, right? Now, it's about owning your imperfections, turning them into badges of honor, if you will, and realizing that being real is way cooler than being perfect, right? Authenticity, it's not about fitting into a mold, right? It's about breaking them actually and celebrating the beauty of being unapologetically you. So if it, like think of it as freestyling through life, where your quirks and your idiosyncrasies become the rhythm of your success story, right? So, and it's funny because it just came to mind, like John Maxwell jokes about being super comfortable about his shortcomings and his weaknesses and stuff. And that's the thing, a true leader does. Like they're aware of their weaknesses and they basically play towards their strengths, right? So imagine you're a vibrant street, you're at a street festival, right? You're surrounded by all sorts of people. Now, imagine in this, at this festival, there's a street performer playing, a nice tune, a soulful tune, on an old beat up guitar, right? But even though he's playing on that beat up guitar, the crowd is still captivated. Why is that? Well, let me tell you, it's not because the guitar is polished and perfect, but because it clearly shows the marks of countless jam sessions, stories, experiences like that. There's history, there's an authenticity to that guitar, right? That beat up guitar is like it's a symbol of self-acceptance, if you will. So embracing your wear and tear, acknowledging the flaws, and still producing beautiful music, like just like that guitar. That's what it's all about. And so when you accept and showcase your unique journey, scars and all, like you resonate with others on a deeper level, more authentic level. And so it's like playing your own jam at a grand orchestra of human connection, right? Does that make sense? I mentioned John Maxwell earlier, so let's dive into the wisdom of John Maxwell and his comfort with his weaknesses. When he was explaining it to me in person at a convention, he made me think of it like a superhero origin story. So every superhero has their weaknesses, right? It's what makes them relatable and human. So, the one that always comes up is Superman, and he has his kryptonite, and this seemingly invincible man is powerless around a specific mineral from his home planet of Krypton, right? And there's Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man. He struggles to balance his superhero duties with his personal responsibilities, right? His commitment to friends and family sometimes conflicts with his crime fighting responsibilities. And then there's how about Batman? His lack of superpowers, the fact that he has no quote unquote superpowers, like ironically, that's his weakness, right? He's basically a mortal human who relies on his intellect and the gadgets that he has and his utility belt, like things like that, and his physical training. And so this vulnerability, if you will, makes him susceptible to physical harm. And you can't get more relatable than that, can you? Right? And so John Maxwell, who is arguably a superhero to me as far as small business owner and leader is concerned, his journey is no different, right? And so in a lot of his lectures, he mentions 1,001 weaknesses, but it's his transparency about his own imperfections that set him apart. Like, imagine Maxwell as a mentor sharing his origin story. Like, he's not just pointing out his strengths, like, hey, look at me, look how awesome I am. But he's laying out the blueprint of his vulnerabilities, right? The kryptonite that could potentially slow him down. But here's the thing, here's the magic, is that he's not defined by these weaknesses, right? He's well aware of them and proactively conquers. He works on them daily and proactively defeats them. He conquers them. Like he goes after them and he makes it a point to overcome them on a daily basis. And that's what we're talking about here. It's that superhero journey in all of us that we can all relate to, acknowledging the vulnerabilities, learning from them, and then becoming stronger, emerging stronger from those daily battles, if you will. So embrace your weakness in the same way that, Superman embraces his kryptonite or his origin story, and let those weaknesses be a source of strength in your journey. So there you have it, champs. That's what I have for you today. We're wrapping up another mind-expanding episode of Unlocking Credibility. Today we delve deep into the essence of being human and authentic, the real sauce, if you will, for meaningful connections, right? We kicked off by exploring how, embracing vulnerability and authenticity turbocharges personal growth. And it's like showing the world your superhero cape and saying, this is me. This is who I am, flaws and all. Take it or leave it, right? So remember, in this modern world that's obsessed with filters and perfect shots, authenticity is a breath of fresh air, right? It's like rocking your favorite superhero t-shirt, no apologies, just pure, unfiltered you, right? So embracing our weaknesses, again, it's not admitting defeat. It's actually claiming your uniqueness. Like, this is who I am, right? So even superheroes have their kryptonite, but it doesn't stop them from saving the day. Am I right? So anyway, if this message is vibing with you, if you agree, then hit that thumbs up right now. Smash the subscribe button to join our League of Champions, and share this with anyone needing a dose of real talk. Because again, in a world of ordinary, you're the superhero of your own story. Own it. Own up to it, This is Isai Rodriguez signing off. Until the next time, stay true, stay real, stay winning, and above all, stay legendary, my friends. All right, take care. Bye.